All right. Good evening, everyone. We had some difficulties earlier, trying to get our guest on. So we're gonna try this again. I'm waiting for her to join us. But I am coming to you live. I am coming live here in our support primary care group. To give you all some information in regards to getting paid as a caregiver in the home. I'm so excited about sharing this information from you all because I have had a lot of families call me here in Georgia and even out of the state of Georgia for their loved ones asking how can they get paid as the caregiver in their home, because we know as we are in the baby boomer age, right? I'm going to go ahead and accept our guest, Miss Veronica. It says adding. Hit add on your side, Miss Veronica.
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
We're on!
We are on. We are on. We
We
never give
are.
up, don't we, Miss Veronica? We don't give up, do we?
I know it.
Yes, because we have a lot. We have some great information we're going to share this evening with you all. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to have you, Miss Veronica. I
Thank
know with
you.
all of your experience in the healthcare industry, specializing in senior care, you're going to give us a lot of valuable information. And I heard of the company that you're with, Keyline Home Care. Heard very excellent things about the
That's good.
agency, and it's a blessing to be able to share this information with families. Because as I was saying before you joined, I have a lot of families call me asking how can they get paid as a primary caregiver.
Okay.
Not only in the state of Georgia, but outside the state of Georgia. Um, Due to a lot of the YouTube videos I used to do, they're asking, how can I get paid? What does Medicaid do? What programs does Medicaid have in Georgia? Is there a waiting period that my loved one has to go through before they can receive the Medicaid benefits due to their mom or dad moving here from out of state? Which is great which is a great thing here in Georgia because they don't have to wait to receive those Medicaid
Yes.
benefits. In some states, you do have to wait maybe 30 days, 60 days, and things like that. But tonight, we're going to talk about how they can get paid as the primary caregiver. We know that a lot of the children are having to take off work. Some are having to quit their jobs to be able to take care of their mom and their dad. Um, because of this baby booming age, right?
Yeah.
So please tell us a little bit about yourself, and
Yeah,
then go ahead.
please forgive my appearance. I was running from a 2-year-old, so I was trying to get where I could be somewhere and quiet for a few minutes.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
So my name is Veronica Reed, as she said, I'm with Keyline Home Care. I have been in the healthcare industry for a long time. I've been in hospice arena for about 12 years. Um, Went into get my CNA not because I wanted to be a CNA, but because I didn't want my loved one in the nursing home way back when in the 90s. But here we are 27, 28 years later, and I found that love for geriatrics. So senior care is where I'll be.
Yes, yes. And same with me. I am a CNA as well, and I thought I wanted to be a nurse. I don't want to be a nurse.
I still
Um,
do.
you still want to be a nurse?
I am. I enrolled for fall semester, so I'm still going to do that.
Well, let me say this. I don't want to work in the hospital.
I don't either. I don't either.
But there's so many different avenues that you can take the nursing license in, and I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about it as well, but I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. But I am a CNA as well, and once I worked in a nursing home, I really have a passion like you have, not to see seniors have to go there, right?
Yes.
And I'm not down in the nursing home. It's just the system is not in place for our seniors to stay safe, healthy, and thriving. And that's just the truth.
That's
So
the
my
reality.
main that's the reality. Thank you. That's the reality. And my goal as a healthcare professional is to help as many families as I can to keep their loved ones out of the nursing home, whether it be in-home care, whether it be a personal care home, whether it be assisted living. I just want to make sure that they do not end up in a nursing home, right?
Especially right now with COVID. That is so important to try to keep them at home so that you can love on them and spend that time with them and
That's
not have
right.
to talk, do window visits that you can actually touch them. And it's
That's right. That's right. That's right. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to talk to us about, which is the new program that Medicaid has for the caregiver, the primary caregiver, to be able to stay home and get paid.
So the program is called Structured Family Caregiving. It is new to Georgia. I don't know of many states that it's offered in, so Georgia may be a pilot state, so that's a good thing. But it's very simple. I mean, it's not a lot of requirements. You have to be over 18. You do have to pass a background check, through the state. That's not a key line requirement. It's a state requirement. You do have to live in the home with the person that you are the primary caregiver for. So basically, it's paying you a monthly stipend, a tax-free stipend, to do something that most of us in our lifetime have either done or are going to do anyway. Whether it's taking care of a parent, whether it's taking care of an adult child. We get those all the time. Children that have been in, adult children that have been in car accidents and have brain injuries, even. And they have to come back and live with their parents, and their parents have to be their caregiver. You have to be biologically related, but they do count marriage. So it can be an in-law. It could be a daughter-in-law taking care of a mother-in-law. The only ones that it excludes is spouse. So spouse can't get paid to take care of their spouse.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. 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 And how do they apply to be able to get this program?
Then I didn't write down that number, but I'll give you my personal cell. So if you were interested in the program, my personal cell phone number is 770-823-4768, and I answer all the time. So not just during business hours, but I think any hours business hours when someone needs, medical assistance. So
Right. That's right. Now, you did say they have to live in the home. My question is, can they work outside of the home, or
you
do they have
cannot work outside the home. This is your job. This is, hey, but you are not required to stay there all day long. So like, even if you live in the home with them, I mean, it only requires you to be clocked in for 5 hours.
okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. And do how do excuse me, what does the senior have to do to be able to um get on this Medicaid waiver program? Do they already have to be on Medicaid?
They do have to be on Medicaid, but there is an application that they have specifically for this program. So it has some different stipulations than just regular low income Medicaid. So I do have those applications, and I can email it to you if you have anyone interested. Then you can get it to them, or yeah, they can call me, and I'll email it to them or hand deliver it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I had another question. It just slipped my mind real quick, Ms. Veronica. My other question was, um, it just slipped my mind, Miss Veronica. It'll come back to me. But this is an excellent, excellent program, and if anyone have any questions, like she said, you can contact Miss Veronica, and she will assist you. What area, what counties do you all service?
So anywhere in the state of Georgia.
Oh,
I've
anywhere.
got Vidalia, Valdosta, Cartersville, Rome, anywhere in the state of Georgia.
Excellent, 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 excellent. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming to us
Thank
on the
you.
support group. And please, if you have any questions, again, reach out to Miss Veronica. And if you would like to reach out to me as well, um, question. So, with the program, is it just for in-home care, or can um, personal care homes?
It is for in-home care, but they can use adult daycare. So we have several clients that are using adult daycare for, whatever reason, for respite. I'm gonna say that they're not supposed to work outside the home, but a lot of people have, their own businesses, and that's their business. But a lot of them do use, and you are allowed respite days as well, for full day respite care, because we all need a break from the day to day of caring for a loved one.
Yes, yes. How do they receive the payment? Is it through check, or how does that work?
It's direct deposit, so it's set up with an app. So you have to have, some type of smartphone. I mean, I have several people who've never had one, and they just went to Walmart and just bought the cheapest little smartphone that they could find, because you have to go in through the app to clock in and out, and then it's a direct deposit payment on Fridays.
On Friday. Oh, so they get paid
hmm
weekly.
They get paid. Well, we do bi-weekly with Keyline, so it's bi-weekly. So it's about 767 every other week. And sometimes there are some gray areas where there's a cost share, but it's usually not that much. It's usually still worth, you're doing it anyway. You're doing it anyway, so it's still worth it. And I mean, I have some people, and I had a lady the other day, and she said, "I don't really need the money." And I said, "Well, you could use it for home improvements for your mom's house. If anything, because Mama definitely qualified. So I mean, whether you need the income, or for extra supplies or whatever for your loved ones, because it depends, or costly, boost, insure, all that stuff. So, whether you actually need it for financial gain for yourself, sorry, whether you need it for finances, for yourself, or just to even help that individual out. It's a great program.
Right. And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's my next question. I know with some benefits, like if you're on Medicaid, there's a cap that the senior can make within their income to be able to qualify for
hmm
Medicaid. So, does that apply to the caregiver that's going to get paid? How do they look at, do they go into their finances and say, oh, well, you make too much money, or
Well,
you have,
no. So, like, I mean, for example, I had a man the other day, and he had a pension and Social Security, and he was caring for his father. So it doesn't bother his income. The father was borderline for Medicaid approval. He was borderline in the beginning. So there was like a 200 and something, I want to say 250 cost share per month, which came out of that $1,500. But I mean, that's a very small amount to be able to keep your loved one at home and to care for them yourself. Because who better to take care of our loved ones than us?
that's right, that's right. But I'm meaning, Miss Veronica, not for the senior, but for the primary caregiver.
So no, there's not an income stipulation for them.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And how long does this process take once they put in an application for the program?
If they're already approved for Medicaid, it can take 2 to 4 weeks. Some of them have been pushed through in 2 weeks, and some of them have been four. Some of them, COVID has kind of wrecked everybody's life. So some of the offices, it depends on who your managing partner is. Three Rivers sometimes takes a little longer. Next Step Care, I'm getting fast approvals with them. So it just depends on who your managing partner is.
Yeah, that's true. Because I
Because
work
I
with Med.
submit the same day.
Yes, me too. And I stay on top of what I used to. Even now, when I'm helping families get on the Medicaid waiver program, yeah, it depends on who's you're managing.
It
But
does.
yes, ma'am. Okay, well, thank you, Miss Veronica. Anything else you would like to share?
I think that's all. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, yes. So if you all have any questions, again, reach out to Miss Veronica in here in the Facebook group, or by her cell phone number, or you can inbox her.
Yes.
And we're glad that we were able to give you all this information. You all have a blessed evening, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks.
Thank you.